Manchester City versus Inter Milan. Dramatic and suspenseful. Inter Milan's journey can be said to be that their opponent is more within reach. Like they beat Benfica 5 goals and then recently beat AC Milan with a score of 3-0 after 2 matches. In the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Benfica, Inter Milan's away players played very dramatically with 2 goals scored, the beginning of a brilliant victory. In the second leg, the home advantage continued to help Inter Milan take the initiative and create great pressure on the away team's goal from the very beginning. Emotions are explosive until the last minute. The game is just past 14 minutes. A goal opened the scoring after Nicolo Barella's goal, who also opened the scoring in the first leg, added strength to the home team's players. Lautaro Martinez's goal, after a close-range shot, doubled the joy of the fans of the Milan team. In the 78th minute of the match, Joaquin Correa's goal beat the Benfica goalkeeper. The score difference is 3-1 and seems to have ended the hope of this team. But with only a few minutes remaining, the Benfica players got up and scored 2 more goals to shorten the score. However, they still couldn't turn upstream to win. Holding the ticket to the semi-finals, facing the great rival AC Milan, the Nerazzurri played very sublimely with 2 goals from the first minutes, making the fans even more excited. An extremely precise touch from Dzeko opened the goal for the Inter Milan. Just a few minutes later, an almost unbelievable goal took the AC Milan defense by surprise. 2 consecutive goals made the Nerazzurri fans happy and smashed the spirit of the opposing players, making the return match equally effective. In the second leg, the Inter Milan players played a lot more relaxed. Lautaro Martinez's decisive goal fixed the victory completely for Inter Milan after 13 years of waiting. After a series of unbeaten matches defeating the opponent, Inter Milan owned the ticket to the final round, where the 2 strongest teams confront the champion. In the dream final, when facing a strong, different team, will Inter Milan create luck to win? Inter Milan's upcoming opponent is a different team, Manchester City, when they have a series of unbeaten matches defeating their opponents. Bayern Munich, considered the tank of destruction, also suffered a bitter defeat. An extremely classy handling of the player Rodri, an extremely unexpected finish that made all the fans go crazy. Little boy Bernardo Silva and the second goal added more happiness to the boys in blue. Disappointment appeared on the faces of the Bayern players. The third goal sealed the victory for Man City, perhaps no glimmer of hope for their opponents. In the second leg, despite being away, Man City still maintained its form with Erling Haaland's goal. The most remarkable thing to mention in the latest defeat of Real Madrid, and the defending champion had to regretfully exit the championship. The king died as if to say that the era of Real Madrid's dominance has come to a change. Despite leading by 1 goal, Real Madrid still could not maintain their form because they let their opponents have an equalizer in the 66th minute. In the second leg, with 90 minutes at the Etihad, ended with 4 goals scored, but all for Man City. The defending champion Real Madrid has stopped in the battle to defend his throne. As for Man City, closing the match with a ticket to attend the Champions League final for the second time in 3 consecutive years, has opened a new gate to the championship. Man City have never won the Champions League, but this season, across all competitions, they have shown their difference. As an invincible machine, will they be able to win the final as many have assumed? When looking at the journey of both teams, many people believe that Man City will be more impressive than Inter Milan. Obviously so, especially the destruction of their opponents in the knockout rounds. But Man City is also in the more difficult bracket than the opponent. My video is over here. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to be able to receive the earliest notifications about my videos. Likes, comments, and shares are also the motivation for me to make better videos. And don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. See you again!